Hi guys, the Web 2.0 tool that I'm sharing with you is called Storybird. The web address is storybird.com. It's a free account. Sign up, verify your email address, and you're good to go. I already have that set up, so that's why you see I have my class period already set up, which leads me to the studio. When you're in the tab of the studio, you can review any of your student samples or your created samples. It is geared for the classroom, so you can create your classes, you can add or invite students, you can create their passwords and usernames, or you can have them to create their usernames and passwords. I prefer to set it up for them. There is a parent tab, which you should always keep in touch with parents when you're using um, any type of tool, and the students have to go on the internet. Um, there's a link for parents, a password for the parents to get into the classroom. They can see their students' published work. They can also purchase their students' published work, hardcover, a soft cover, or a digital download to share, which is really, really useful. As a teacher, you can create assignments. I went ahead and created an assignment for this tutorial. I'll go in and edit the assignment so you guys can see what I did. So you name your assignment, what the assignment is called. I just came up with something, myths and legends. The description is pretty much your directions, a summary of instructions for your students. Choose a picture that would inspire you to create a myth or to create a legend character. If you wanted to embed some type of media, this is where you would do so. If you want to upload your own media, something that you have done as a teacher, you want the students to view, to use as a model, to use as a guide, then you would choose that file and upload it. You can also keep it open to use all the artwork from the website, use a specific artist, or use a specific tag. That will be up to you as the teacher. Also in Storybird, you have three different options, and we'll talk about those three options. You have long form, which is a multi-chapter format. You have the picture book, which is a multiple page format. You have poems or poetry page. It's a single page with a tray of words predetermined for that picture. You can select the due date, whatever that may be, save the assignment. The students that's generated in this class will be able to see it. They can click on do this assignment and then they will get started and submit it. And as a teacher, we'll be able to see it on our side and also grade it. You have a library here of when your students finish their artwork or finish their writing, you will see all of the artwork here, the writing samples there. Storybird does have a blog where bloggers who sign up with Storybird, they have their stories there that you can use or read as a teacher. It's great mentor. I wouldn't say text, but it's something you can use as a mentor text for your students or something to kind of get them, give them a little push to move towards their own. You can print and download your students' writing samples. Now, the fun part, to create. Again, you have three options to choose from. Below that, you have your artwork. Recently added, you can determine which pictures you want to choose. If you say, hey, I want to work with technology, type in technology. All of the pictures that are connected to some type of technology will be listed here. I'll choose her. Once the students choose the artwork they would like to that inspired them to write. Then they'll choose their options. For this picture, I'll choose the poetry options. On each side, you have a word tray of words predetermined to kind of connect to this picture. You'll click, drag, and you place it where you like. You have another option to change the background color of the word tray. When you're done, click Menu, Publish, and now you have the options of how you want to publish your artwork. You can share the link, you can embed it, you can share it on your social media, you can send it via email, you can determine if you want it to be public or private, if it's for school or not for school. Storybird also have writing challenges periodically. If it's a specific writing challenge, then you would, on this drop down menu, you would see those particular challenges. You'll create a tag for your pictures for others to see, for you to get to quickly. Click continue. Again, you have options to print them, note card versions, envelope versions, greeting cards, which is a digital download, and you're finished. Go back to create. We'll choose this picture. Choose the artwork. We did poetry. Let's look at the picture book. Now, the picture book, you have several frames you can use. Remember, the picture book focuses more on the artwork and less on the writing. So not all pictures you can click on. You can choose the pictures, but you can't write on every picture. So we have our artwork here, and along the edge, you can write your story. You can add more frames by clicking Add and adding more frames. And again, you can continue to type your story. When you're done, if you want to minimize, click on the double arrows to minimize to reveal the other options. You will click Save, Save and Exit when you're done. Sorry, I need to create a title. Open it up, and let's do landscape. Choose your color scheme, your title. Save and exit. You can choose if it's finished or not finished. If it's for school, you'll summarize, your story, which would be wonderful for students to work on summarization. You'll publish. Again, you have the options to purchase or create a digital download. And you're done. Go back to create again for the last version. We'll just use whatever picture we have here. Use the artwork long form. Long form is a multiple chapter. It's the same format as the picture book. It's just longer. And it focuses more on the words and less on the art. Create a title. And you begin writing. Okay. When you're done here, you'll click Insert if you want to insert more artwork. You can switch Scroll down and you'll continue writing. You want to insert another piece of artwork. Of course, you can change it. And below that, you'll continue to write. This version is a little longer. It's about 500 words under each picture. Depending on your project, your assignment, it'll work. Okay. Same options, private, public. You're finished. It's up to you. Chapter notes, summarization, publish. You can create an ebook or a PDF download. Now, that's pretty much how the students will create the options. The options are limitless, how you have your classroom set up. It can be a warm-up, it can be a creative writing, it can be journaling. It's endless. To start the lessons or to introduce the students, you might want them to, look at some other samples. So you'll click on the Read tab. Here you can create your categories, find the categories, the format and the age range from first grade or 1 to an adult. I'll do teen. These are already published. And they can read some of the samples that are already created to give them a little bit more of a push or kind of give them a visual for your visual students. You can purchase the books. These are, shows you the hardcover, the soft cover, digital download, the long form, the PDF for the long form, poetry, folded note cards, flat note cards, greeting cards. If you want to create artwork, picture, frame, iPhone cases, this is a very, very, very resourceful site. The last option, you have a dashboard. In your dashboard, you have your bookshelf, who you're following, the artist, the studio, again, where all of your student samples will be housed. For parents, you have a website, a web password for them to have access to their student samples and to purchase. Students, I've already created a student. I created their username, their password. This is where you'll give them that login. Parents have the same option. You'll create your assignments. There's a fundraiser, a possible fundraisers for your school, your classes. Basically, all sales is 30% comes back to your campus. And then again, the library is all of the assignments for your students. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful, a quick overview of what Storybird has in store for your students, your classroom. Thank you.